Good morning, my friends. Velma, Hagar, Ristino here. And this morning we're going to talk about a subject that's not very popular. We're going to talk about giving. You know, God tells us that it's more blessed to give than to receive. And most of us just cannot even imagine that. Because we are into so much consumerism in America that we think the key to happiness is consuming stuff and goods and amassing a fortune for ourselves. But when he says it's more blessed to give, do you know that the word blessed means, oh, how happy? If you're having trouble finding happiness and joy and peace in your life, try giving. You know, it's the only place in the Bible where God says, try me and see if this does not work. You know, try it for a month. If it doesn't work in a month, don't do it again. But give it a shot, because this is the way we operate in America. We get our money, we consume what we want, we save a little after that, and then thirdly, we give, if we have some left over. You know, look at me, I do look like alfalfa. Anyway, it should be done just the opposite. Give first, save second, and consume third. You know, we live in a country where we have champagne problems. You know, like we can't afford a Cadillac. We have to drive a Honda or something. You know, we have a problem with consumerism. Horrible problem. I will guarantee you, because I've tried it, I'm speaking from experience. Giving, just like God says, actually being blessed means, oh, how happy. So when you give, you are blessed. It causes you to be happy. Now, what are we all really looking for? It's a proven fact that the more money we have, the more problems we have, the more worries we have, the more fear we have that people are going to take it from us. And honestly, most people get greedier as they get more wealthy. They start hoarding it, and the fear comes on that they're going to lose it. And they actually lose touch with generosity. This is an important subject I'm speaking on right now. Have a plan for being generous. Don't just sporadically give when you're moved with guilt. The children in Biafra are starving, so you write a check. That is not the way you give. That's giving to appease your own need. Have a plan of giving that includes a percentage, and you say, where do I give? You give where you want. The word clearly says, where your money is, there also lies your heart. So when you look where you're putting your money, you'll know where your heart is. And some people, you know what, it ain't good. You know, give to your kids, yes, but not to the point that they don't learn to be generous themselves and to be capable themselves. You don't want to make weaklings out of them. You do want to teach them, but yes, give to them if they have a need. Help them. Help your friends when you see. Help someone who can't pay their rent and you've got plenty of money. And you know, it's not a dollar amount that God's going to look at either. You know, the widow's mite, Jesus talked about in the Bible. She could only give a penny because it came from her heart what she had. You only have to give out of what you have. You don't have to give what you don't have. But the point being, the more you give, the more you will get. And then when you get, you give more. It's just that simple. You know, if you had a garden and you grew that garden every year, if you ate your seed every year, you wouldn't have any harvest next year because you didn't put the seed back in the ground. That's called consumerism. You consume to the point that you have nothing left. If you continue to consume and you don't give and save, you're going to end up with Zippo. You're going to turn 65 one day, it's going to be time to retire, and you're not going to have anything because you were so busy consuming, trying to keep up with the Joneses. You didn't save, you didn't give, you didn't do anything to make yourself happy. You have a temporary happiness when you're consuming. It's very temporary. You drive that new car off the lot and you're absolutely delighted. And in a month, it's an old rattletrap. You want a new one. You know, try this, you guys. It is truly more blessed to give than to receive. And your giving should be based on your income. If you have a lot, give a lot. If you don't have a lot, give something. Give what you can. But give first, save second, and consume third. The way the world does it, consume first, save second, give last. Out of order. You see so many pitiful, unhappy people behind the gates of country clubs loaded with money because they do not give. You can see people in third world countries that are happier than people here in this, with our champagne problems here in America. Try this, you guys. You're going to be so happy with me for doing this. No, I'm not asking for money. I actually have plenty of money. I have done this for years, and God has blessed my socks off. I made a commitment years and years ago that I was going to give a certain amount of money every single week. And I did. I did it. And you know what? My life today, I was a single mom with no child support. And I should have been on welfare. My brother says to me, you know, Velma, you're a success story. I'm a success story for one reason, giving. And God blessed my socks off. I live in a country club behind gates. I drove a Mercedes for years. I have a Cadillac now because I just did that. I have diamonds on my fingers. And no, my brother didn't buy them for me. Someone asked me the other day, did your brother buy your house? No, my brother did not buy it. I earned it myself. My brother's a good, hardworking, giving man himself. He takes care of other people, and you can see the blessing in his life too. But I'm so excited about this right now, and I just had to share it. Create a lifestyle of giving. Start giving and see what happens. Try me, God says, and see if I don't open the windows of heaven and pour out such blessings that you've never seen. Now remember what blessings mean. To be happy. It's going to make you happy. It is truly more blessed to give than to receive. Boy, I talked for 7 minutes. I could have preached a whole 1-hour sermon on this subject. This is my subject, and I love it. Stop consuming. Consume last. Give first. Save second. And consume last. And watch your life change. Okay, until tomorrow, this is Velma Hagar Ristino bidding you a blessed day. Buy my book, Hidden Treasures in Secret Places, by Velma Hagar Ristino on Amazon.com. There goes Nala. She's ending it too. Bye.